put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you for choosing us. I just want to take some time off to say good morning to those of you who are viewing us on our Facebook live stream, on our YouTube channel, and on Amplia 102. Thank you so much for choosing us, and welcome to our program this morning. And we do hope you can stay with us until the very end. We are beginning conversations this morning in studio with our first guest, and we speak this morning with Mrs. Marslyn Melville Jack, and she's the chairman and coordinator of the planning committee for the Bishop's High School class of 1974 as they celebrate 50 years of class reunion. And we also speaking with Dr. Alison Williams, the director and coordinator of the planning committee as well. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. And good morning to all the listeners in Trinidad and Tobago. Special shout out to Bishop's High School class of 1974.
So we're celebrating 50 years of graduating from the Bishop's High School. And I want to pose this question to my viewers. Do these people look as if they've left school 50 years ago? You look absolutely wonderful. So let me commend you there for that. And of course, I know everybody, they have reunions, but it's very special when you get to this milestone, 50 years of celebrating and still being in touch with persons who you were in class with and who went to school with you 50 years ago. And of course, to plan a reunion of this measure, you must have some type of relationship with them to get in contact. And so your reunion is happening. There's a series of events that is taking place to celebrate your reunion. So we're going to get into that. Give us some details and some information on the reunion.
Well, I will start off by saying the reunion is a 5-day event, 5 days of fun in which we wish to not just meet up with our friends that we have not seen for 50 years, but we also want to make it clear to the students who are upcoming in Bishop's High School what a tremendous experience we had. And the fact that the people we are today is testament to the legacy of education and quality, morality, you name it, that we experienced at Bishop's High School. So I will let Dr. Williams start off with day one, which is by no means today,
Wow.
So he will talk about it.
Well, day one, which is today, is going to be a wow moment for our classmates who have returned from wherever they are existing, whether it's in America, UK, Canada, and other places. We meet and greet this evening from 6 o'clock. And the arrangement for this afternoon is being handled by the Ultrasonics. And the Ultrasonics is a band that we established in fourth form in school. So
Wow.
We are 51 years old, and we are together this evening to play music for our classmates. And we will be also celebrating with the school on Tuesday, the 28th.
Before you go on to Tuesday, right, I just want to put a plug in here for this Ultrasonics band. You're saying that you formed this since in school.
Since we were in school in fourth form.
51 years ago. So
Yes.
Have you been meeting during that 51-year period? What has it been like with that group?
Well, because we had been spread out more than we are now, but we had been spread out all over US, Trinidad, and Tobago. Generally, those of us who were in Trinidad and Tobago would have sung at our classmates' wedding, at funerals. We continued to perform together, and mainly it would have been Garth James, Norton Jack, and myself.
Mm-hmm.
We would have been performing at home because Colin Braffett, who was a keyboard player, he was in the States most of the time. Ricky Job was also in the States most of the time. I myself travel around the world a lot, so we were not always together,
I
but we
just
did a lot of things
And
together.
I like the fact that that kind of camaraderie remained, even though all the members of the band were not here, at least you showed up for funerals, as you said, you showed up for weddings and for family celebrations, and the fact that you're
Yes.
still standing and you're going to be at the 50th class reunion. That is something I wonder if I could sneak in there just to see what that performance and, just the camaraderie would be
No,
like
you
at
don't have
that
to
event.
sneak in. Come straight away. Come straight away. We welcome you.
Thank you, thank you.
May I also add, before you leave the first event, the highlight of the event this evening is the fact that we will be wearing school uniform.
Wow.
And in those days, the ladies wore skirts that were very short.
Oh dear.
And our theme for today is the way we were. So most of our classmates will be in Bishop's High School uniform this evening.
That is something to see, something to behold. And so I expect that it will be absolutely awesome, absolutely awesome. So continue on with the rundown of the events.
So we will have the principal calling us together, ringing bell for assembly,
Tuesday.
and we will get together, introduce ourselves, express to our classmates what's taking place tonight, and the band will start performing. The band will be the main feature tonight. Tonight's event is called Meet and Greet. So people will have the opportunity to meet, have something to eat, have something to drink, and just mingle, having not seen each other for quite some time. Actually, the last time that we would have come together like this would have been in 2017. So some people would have seen each other beyond 50 years or closer than 50 years since we left school. And we had a lot of reunions during the 50-year period. I think this might be the 7th or 8th reunion that we've had since leaving school.
Okay, awesome. And what has the response been in terms of over the past 7 reunions that you've had, and what is the anticipation for the 50th reunion?
Well, over the years, we've had more than 75% to 80% participation. But today, because there has been some deaths and so on, when you look at the percentage that will attend, we may be somewhere down to 60%. We've had about 10 deaths in the class.
A sad note there, but I mean, at least the ones who are still around, they
well,
show up.
if you're just basing your calculations on those who are around still, we are hitting somewhere 75 to 80%.
Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So great things to look forward to as you roll out for your 50th anniversary starting tonight. And as you said, you have 5 days of celebration as well. This is something that is really, really remarkable. And I do hope that, of course, your classmates, they come out, as you said, at least 75%. And I see people on the live here saying, Sharon Combie, I don't know if you all know her. She's saying, Alison, can I come as well? So you have people here wanting to come to your reunion, of course. I know she's not a class of 74, but it's good, in good spirits, because so many things have happened, especially coming out of COVID, not being able to interact with people in a way we'd like to. And so I want to wish you the very best, and I do hope that people come out and celebrate and get to catch up. And
So you want to know something?
Sure.
We had a reunion during COVID, an online reunion.
I would expect that the Bishop's High School people would come up with something like that. And a lot of people were actually using that platform to do things because we felt so separated from each other. But it really is awesome to have this opportunity to come together, to celebrate, your wins, to talk about the past, to bring back those memories wearing that school uniform and all like that. I'm sure it is going to be absolutely amazing, and I want to wish you all the very best. And in closing, is there any other information you want to share?
Well,
if I can say this, the fact that we are here is testament to the quality of education that we received. And I want to say that tomorrow evening at the Magdalena, we are going to have a dinner, and our teachers who are still alive will be special guests. So we get the opportunity to celebrate them and to thank them for the wonderful job that they have done. And I think that we are testament to the fact that they did an outstanding job.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And let me just add, on Tuesday, which is the last day of our celebration, we will be putting in the ground, burying a time capsule for Bishop's High School, and the time capsule is to be opened by the class of 2049, which is 25 years from now. What we're hoping is that one or two of us, Marslyn and I, would be around to assist in opening that time
We'll
capsule.
be 90. We will be 90 plus.
So right now the children are excited because we have included them to put presentations in the time capsule, and they will be in their 50s and 60s and so on. So when the time comes, those children who would have helped to furnish the time capsule will be around to open the time capsule
This is
that they created.
absolutely, absolutely amazing. Really, really good stuff coming out here from the class of 97 of Bishop's High.
74.
Sorry, 74. I don't know why I said 97. Because it says 1974, so I got the
Yeah.
numbers here. But of class of 74 of the Bishop's High School class reunion coming up, they're 50 years celebrating as classmates and comrades here on the island of Tobago as they call people back home from far and wide to celebrate with them. And it's beginning today and culminating on Tuesday with the burial of a time capsule that will have items that, I mean, in 25 years to come, people will be like, wow, do you remember we planted this there? So all the best to you guys as you prepare to start your celebrations for your 50th anniversary. We do wish you all the best. And for all of you who are celebrating graduations and you know, class reunions, we also want to wish you the very best. It is good to stay in touch, to stay connected. We all need each other. No man is an island. We cannot progress without each other. And nobody was meant to be here by themselves. That's not the way we were created. We were created to socialize and to interact with each other so we can grow and develop and to be the best version of ourselves. We can't do that by yourself. So let's continue to show the love. And as we celebrate this weekend with the Bishop's High School class of 1974. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for staying with us till now. We do have to go for a short break. And as we go for a break, of course, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live.